Hi everyone, welcome back to the USS Plunger's weekly patrol log. Here we are, 19th of June 1942, and we're still out on patrol. Last time out, all we could find was small ships and boats, fishing vessels, small coastal sailed vessels, a destroyer, but we didn't bother wasting any ammunition or torpedoes on that. But we're out here hunting for further shipping, and nothing as yet. It's been all quiet. We've still got a full load of Mark 14 torpedoes. We haven't seen anything worth firing them at yet, but we're hopeful that will change today. Yeah, we're here. We're hunting. Let's just go downstairs and I'll show you where we are. Right, here's the map. So here we are with the maps. As you can see, we're in the Mindoro Strait, south of Manila. So here's Manila, so we are here. Now, yeah, we've got Panay here, which is there. There's not much here. There should be, well, judging by this, there should be this convoy route 12, which comes up through here. So we're moving to go and search in this little sort of block here. If that's not the case, I may have to come further north and we'll hunt off the coast of Manila to see if there's any ships going in and out of the ports there. Got a number of ports around here, so yeah, there may be quite a bit of shipping, so we may go hunting around in the bay here. But we're going to make our way up the Mindoro Strait, and hopefully we can get some hunting done. As you can see, we've got lots of little indications of the ships being sunk. These are all the smaller, all the small ships as we made our way up here. But yeah, this is where we are at the moment. We're going to continue doing this search patrol. Hopefully we'll find something, be able to get some real tonnage in here, and maybe we'll get some further orders after that. But for now, we're going to continue on the patrol and keep hunting. Okay, we're continuing on our search, and we've got contact in front. More bloody sail ships. Oh my goodness me, 2 more little sail ships. Well, as we're going on there, they're on our patrol path, we might as well gun them down. This may be the only tonnage we're going to get, so we might as well milk every last ton we can. But yeah, this is really not what we're here for. But we can only attack the enemy that presents itself. So yeah, let's go and take a closer look and see what we can do with these boys. Okay, we are sailing right up to them. What have you boys got? You're a fishing vessel, huh? Is that what you're saying? What about you? You look like a fishing vessel as well. Let's have a look. What are you? There's some weird little ships here, isn't there? Nope, you're not that. You're not that. You're not that. You're not that. You're that, aren't you? Yes, you are. You are a crab boat, a non-motorized coastal vessel. And the one over here, that's a fishing boat. I can actually see the fish on deck. But are there crates of guns underneath? Do we trust them? Well, on this occasion I think I'm going to let them go. I'm going to save my ammo for something more worthy. So we're going to let these boys go and sail on and try and find some more worthy targets. Right, welcome back. The water's calm, the skies are clear. And we've got a contact apparently. Oh yes, that is a proper ship. Oh my goodness me, we've actually found something. Right, what we can do is try and plot a intercept course, and while we're doing that, we'll track its course and do a speed check on it to work out its travelling speed, and then we can use that to set up an ambush. Fantastic! Our first proper hunt for a long time. Right, we're just doing a speed check. Let's get the coming up to 315 in a second. There we go. Gotcha. Good. So, quick calculation. From there to there is 1100 meters. So they're doing 1100 knots. Oh, sorry. Oh dear. They're doing 11 knots. What am I talking about? Right. So that's their rough course. What I might do actually is set course. Let's try and get ahead of them, and then we'll turn and set up an ambush about here when we're ahead of them. Okay, we are blatting as fast as we can to try and get ahead of those two ships to engage in an ambush, but we've got a complication. There is a vessel in front of us. Which does complicate matters. We may have to attack this one first, but that may blow our chances with the two ships coming in. It's never easy, is it? Never easy, and we don't want to give our position away. So, can't see the ships over there. We're going to have to keep an eye on this one as we approach to see what that is. It looks merchant, it doesn't look warship-like. It's too boxy for that. But yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on it, and maybe we have to do a pre-engagement on this one, and then hopefully they don't get a radio transmission and the other two ships don't see any smoke or anything like that, and we can still do an intercept on them. Well, they're like buses, aren't they? You wait around all day for a proper merchant ship to turn up, and then 3 turn up at once. Just our luck. Anyway, we'll try and do what we can, and yeah, cause as much destruction as possible. Right, what we've done, we've dived down, we've turned away, so hopefully we can have a couple of rearward shots at this ship that was coming towards us. There he is. There he is. So we'll try and identify him, get a couple of rearward shots away at him and sink them. And then we've still got the 4 forward shoots to spin round and try and intercept the other 2 ships, which are probably somewhere over there in the distance now. But they are sort of steaming on a parallel course in the opposite direction to this guy. So, let's lock on. Is he doing evasive maneuvers? That's not good. That's not good at all. If he's turning and... Right, what is this? So I got a brief glimpse of it. I thought it turned... Oh, I thought there was another ship coming. It's not. It's just a blemish on the actual lens. It looks... It wasn't massive. Right, there we go. She's moving in behind us now. We get a better look at her. She's got deck guns front and aft. She looks fairly formidable, actually. That's what she is. An auxiliary transport. Let's get that logged in. Now, I believe we had her clocked at about 10 knots. So if we get the range first of all. Oh, hang on. there we go. It hadn't selected it. There we go. Now we can do the range and we'll get an accurate mast height for the range. 2,000 meters, okay. We reckon she's doing about 10 knots, although she's weaving, so let's just drop that a smidgen. Redo the range because she's moved. 1,500 meters, right, tube 5. When she gets to 175, we're gonna... Tube 5 fire. Two great hits. I'm wondering if that's enough. Oh, she's gone. Yep, she's gone. Look at that. That's probably given our position away. We're actually turning to rejoin back on the main. Oh, I don't think she's sunk yet, has she? Taking 2 torpedoes, but she's still going. Confirmation? No, she hasn't sunk yet. Right, so we are going to maneuver. I can't finish off the deck gun because she's got 2 deck guns of herself, and she will finish off in quite short order. But let's maneuver so we can. We're facing her basically, so we can. Oh my goodness! Look, you can see on the horizon. That's the other one of the other ships going in this direction, and there's the other one there. She's listing, so I think she's gone. Let's quickly. We need to set up an ambush for those 2. Okay, we are running parallel to those other 2 ships, which should be... Can we see them? No, they're probably behind these metal bits here. So we're running in parallel to try and get ahead of them to set up an ambush for those 2... bring down the attack periscope. For those 2 ships. Let's have a quick check on what that was. It was indeed an auxiliary transport, as we had... we'd guessed that. 1,470 tons. Nice. First real ship. We used 2 torpedoes to sink her, but that was a good attack. Pleased with that. If we can follow that up with another good attack on those 2 ships somewhere over here, then yeah, we'll be in good stead going forward. But yeah, blast ahead, and then we're going to turn to starboard, dive down to periscope depth, and lay in wait in ambush. Okay, wouldn't you know, just as they started to get close, they've done a course change, which is bloody annoying. They're coming close to us, which is not a problem, but can we identify them from here? It's going to be a bit of a challenge, isn't it? What is this? This looks like the bigger of the 2 ships. It could be a tanker. See, the side goes down and goes up and then across. So let's have a look at the hull, see if we can... It could be maybe a modern passenger liner? So difficult to tell from here. I don't know, this looks like an auxiliary merchant like we just shot last time. That one. That's what that looks like. It's got 4.5 guns again. So I'm going to lock that one in and say that's what that is. So we know she's doing 11 knots. An angle bow like that. So 1. Let's get 1 and 3 open and ready to fire. Alright. Tube 1. Stand by. At 25 we're going to fire. Two 6. 2-5 fire. Tube 1 away. And we're going to fire tube 3 once she hits 20. Oh, they're firing at us. Let's lock that in. Tube 4, fire. Periscope down. Right, 100 and roughly about 109. Speed may be down, but tube 3, fire, or tube 2 even, fire. Periscope down. Beginning reloading on tube 1. We scored a hit. Scope up. She's still active. Scope down. That looks pretty damaging, doesn't it? Yeah, I think that she may succumb to the damage there. Hopefully she will, because I noticed this ship is unarmed. It's not a tanker, but it's unarmed. That is definitely something we can use the deck gun with. She is not swinging her guns towards us anymore, so I think the gun crews have given up, and they've become firefighting crews or pump crews to try and get the water out. But I think she's in serious trouble. Okay, she's gone. Right, that leaves just this one. Surface the boat. Stow the engines. Let's get after her. She is unarmed, and we are going to deck gun action immediately on her. Okay, swinging the deck gun around. There she is. Armor piercing being loaded. She's probably got about 1,000 yards. Fire. Oh, beautiful! Right into the almost the waterline. Almost, not quite. 1,000 yards. If we get some shots into the stern, that will certainly weaken the boat, damage the propulsion, and all sorts. So, armor piercing going in. Maybe a bit lower again. Just try and knock out the props. And then she will be helpless. Beautiful. Once she's... we'll put some shots down the hull actually, let some water in. And then we'll start putting some high explosives onto the deck, and hopefully we can cause some real destruction. Gaining in on her now. Taking on water, no doubt, and her propulsion is probably badly damaged. Right on the waterline, beautiful. Just Starting to turn away from us, it looks like, but that's fine. Her evasive manoeuvres. Right, should we get some high explosives loaded? Let's try and get some fires started on the deck, in the bridge. Stop her radioing our position to any Japanese Army or Japanese Navy aircraft. Absolutely nothing. No fires, nothing. We've put about 5 shots into her now. I'm starting to think that maybe she's not combustible at all. Come on, damn you. Start a fire. Maybe we just need to fire some more into the stern and try and knock out the propulsion. I think that may be the only way we can really do much, because, yeah, she's not going up. I'd expect a fire by now. Oh, that's something. I think it was a life raft. So I'm not going to get terribly excited about it, but... Come on. Come on, we need some fire starting. Let's drop a little bit more angle on the gun. Right. Load armor piercing. We're going to go back to try and blasting the stern off her. If in doubt, go back to what you know. Only 88 armor piercing shells left. I think we can probably drop a little bit more. We'll go down to minimum, which is just under 500 yards range, and that should probably be enough to hit just around the water level on the stern of the ship. Oh, we've just seen a red stress flare going up, so she is in trouble. Oh, she's abandoned ship, look.
Tube 1 ready, sir.
Despite her engines going. There you go. There was something brewing, right? Man. Oh, sorry, not man the deck gun. Oh. Stow the deck gun. I think that's her done. Let's have a look. So, yes, we sunk the auxiliary cruiser moments ago, and then followed up by an exact match, almost another auxiliary cruiser, 1,400 and odd tons, and this is a medium comb freighter for 4,953 tons. Nice. Oh, it's certainly adding up a little bit of tonnage now. This is more like it. This is better than fishing boats and sail ships. And she snips beneath the waves. We'll continue on our patrol, but finally we've found where the proper ships traverse through these islands. Okay, looks like the sun is starting to set, and once again we've run into our little friends, these fishing boats. There's always a pair of them. Suspicious, perhaps. Maybe they are. We can come up battle stations. Maybe they are keeping an eye on us. Are you keeping an eye on us? I don't know. I'm starting to get suspicious. These keep rocking up everywhere we go. Is it worth putting them down? I don't know. But there seems to be so numerous that they must be doing a war effort work. Alright, load some high explosives. We'll maybe finish these two off as potentially, you know, recon boats, or I reckon they're smugglers. Pretending to be honest fishermen, but really use a bit more range. Yeah, we're probably wasting my shells on this really, but if it takes, you know, 10 or so shells to sink these two ships, so, you know, that's resources the Japanese don't have access to anymore. Is that him gone? Fishing boat, 200 tons. Yes, it is. Wow. I have suspicions that you may not be fishing. Let's swing the gun round to this one. Bit of bad news. We are out of ammunition for the anti-aircraft gun. Yeah, so when those fighters came in initially, we jumped on the gun to see if we could fight them. Realised we had no gun to fight them with, so we decided to dive. Is that coming for us? He's moving into attack position. They gave him a warning shot across his bow. Will he? Yeah, he's turning. He's turning. Put a few shells into him, see if we can get him sunk. You know, it all helps the old tonnage at the end, doesn't it? Many of you will see this is cruel and war crimey, but they're smugglers. Trust me, they are smugglers. Or, yeah, something. We can find some crime to put on them. Boom. There they go. Right, stow the deck gun. So another boat. This is a crab boat for 200 tons. She's gone. And that fishing boat is burning behind. Yes, we are doing death and destruction on the open sea here. It's beautiful, isn't it? Right, we're still out on patrol. Things are quieting down. The moon is out. The sea is calm. All is well in the evening. It's just coming up to 11 PM here. It's the 20th of June 1942. And I think that's probably the end of today's patrol log. It's been a good day. As we come to the end of it, it literally has been a day. The 20th of June. We started off by identifying the auxiliary cruiser. As we were we were racing ahead of two other ships to set up an ambush, and we bumped into this auxiliary transport here, which we sunk with a couple of torpedoes from the rear tubes for 1,470 tons. We then wasted no time in setting up an ambush to sink the two ships that we had spotted. The lead ship, the auxiliary transport, took a couple of torpedo hits. Her companion ship, the medium comb freighter, was unarmed, so we surfaced the boat and used the deck gun to finish her off, and that secured 4,953 tons. And just hours ago we sunk a small fishing boat and a crab boat for 200 tons apiece. So there we go. We've added at least some respectable tonnage for this patrol now. After the grand opening patrol, it was starting to look a little bit petty, wasn't it, sinking the smaller ships? But don't worry, that'll all add up. It'll all add up, and it'll add serious tonnage to the overall boat's tonnage total, which is good for our renown, and potentially promotions and upgrades for the boat. So we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're continuing to enjoy Silent Hunter 4 and SS Plunger's patrol. This has been a funny one, I'm not going to lie. This episode and the previous episode on the logs, they've been odd. Yeah, the convoys have been weird, like lots of fishing boats and sailing boats, and we've had a couple of proper ships today, but nothing in the way of destroyers, no escorts, no torpedo boats, no capital ships. They may have moved them to other locations for other actions which they are planning, but yeah, I'd have thought we'd have seen something by now, but no, nothing. So we're going to not look a gift horse in the mouth, and we're going to continue on our patrol and hopefully continue to hunt until we're out of torpedoes, out of shells, and then we'll sail right on home and get a few more medals and rewards. So we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.